trifecta today. I just submitted the paperwork today.
Oh my gosh, Paula, I'm so happy.
I'm so excited.
That's awesome. I did your coaching call too. I still remember that conversation.
Yes, it was like 15 months ago. I'm like, holy crap, I just got a trifecta. It took so long, but I'm so happy.
You're good. Is Gaz going well?
Yeah, I really love being back in Gaz. That's my opinion on it.
That's really good. I'm so happy for you though. So are you getting close to 3A now?
So I had another buyer, and she still may be a buyer that's staying. She's just having a really hard time convincing her husband. Like, she already has the money and everything, but there's a lot going on at home with him, and she can't get him on board. So if she had bought in as well as this trifecta, I would have been a 3A. So I just need one more direct sale to be a 3A, and I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens with her.
Okay, cool. So what do you think is like kind of holding you back from moving a little further? Is it the ad spend or like an ad that converts?
No, well, that's actually now becoming a problem. In the past, it wasn't, but I honestly feel like I had a problem writing ads, videos. Like, I was always afraid what to say. So I decided to just get past that. So I just ran a new ad yesterday, and I'm going to do a new video ad as well. I've got to start them at $5 just to see how well they do, and then figure out how to scale them financially right now. Because like, my sister's getting married in January. I don't even have the money for that. So this trifecta sale will definitely help me a little bit. But yeah, that was just pretty much, I hated doing new ads, but I pushed past that.
New ads. Okay. I'm just trying to get an idea where people are struggling, so then we can set up another meeting just to focus on that with you guys. Because even if we're in different systems right now, we should talk often, because we're doing the same thing and you're still all on my team and I still love you. So yeah.
What's up, y'all? I miss you guys.
Paula just got her first trifecta, so she's almost 3A now. I'm grateful for Paula making me money on this trip.
I'm grateful for my monthly bonus that Paula is contributing to.
Hell yeah. No, I think like Paula, when you get a trifecta, me and Brandon make like $60. So in Vietnam, that gets me 20 bowls of pho. So that's good. Thanks. All right, that's awesome. So we'll just say hello to everyone, because you hadn't said hello in so long. So hey, Ash, Jacobo, how's business going for you?
How's life?
Good. A little
How's
slow.
life? All good.
What's fucking good?
Gymming it up.
Yeah, gotta make some fitness gains. No, yeah, I turned off my ads. I was having a little bit of some blocks, but I feel like I just passed them. So I'm gonna do some boosted stuff. I actually got off of this phone call. Incidentally, you guys check this out. This guy messaged my business page and was like, hey, somehow you just popped up in my messenger and I was looking at your page and I'm very interested. And I was like, oh, may I ask what interests you? He was like, I was just checking out your stuff and you seem super authentic, like whatever. I was like, hey, let's jump on a chat today. So we jumped on a chat and he's like, yeah. He's like, I don't know. I haven't been on Facebook for like a year. And he's like, I got on today and for some reason, I don't know, I was in my messenger and your name popped up, like public figure, check out her page. Like, so I was looking at it and he's like, I'm definitely interested. He has a digital marketing background. And he was like saying like he pretty much is doing like this organization where it's like all natural, helping people get on their feet, like, right mindset, like all this stuff, pretty much what we do, but offline. So I was like, so I don't know. We'll see. That was really interesting though.
Cool. That's awesome.
But yeah, I'm going to run some ads today.
Where do you think is your block right now? Is it with ads as well?
Yeah, it was, well, I think mine was like a personal block I talked about, was like this whole money issue with my spouse and this comment about women making more money than men. It's really weird. I know, but we talked about it. I think I'm good now.
Okay, cool. I had a couple mental blocks as well in this business. Like, we were, for the longest time, me and Brandon were spending like 30, 40, 50 bucks a day. And then we're like scratching our heads how Ashley Cooks is making 65,000. I think I just realized that she just simply spends more with Facebook. So she spends $250 a day. That's why she's making 650 grand. Or sorry, 65 grand a month. I think it's just that fear of like spending money with Facebook once you have an ad that's converting. because you think like, well, what if I don't have trifectas? So I got rid of that what if now because I just believe in the numbers. Like we look at the numbers and we're getting a 3-to-1 ratio, 4-to-1 ratio on our dollar. So that just means if we spend $10,000 on Facebook, we're making 40 grand. There's no question about that. So we just cranked it right now. And it's not even about like, oh, whether we're going to make 40 grand or not. We're making 40 grand. So that you just have to have confidence. And another thing, we find out that when people first get started, they don't think like an investor and they don't think like a business person. They go in trying this, and if it doesn't work in 3 months, they quit. The problem is, like when me and Brennan opened our sports store, like we needed $250,000 just to open it up and buy inventory. And so kind of like the analogy I use for people is, how much does it cost to open up a McDonald's franchise nowadays? People are like, oh, about $2 million. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, the average time it takes to break even is about 3 to 4 years. And then they'll be lucky if that owner makes $250,000 at the McDonald's per year. But here's the question. In 2 years, you have a little bit of money coming in every single day because obviously people are buying burgers. But even if you haven't broken even yet, in 2 years, would you quit? Would you just walk away from McDonald's? They're like, hell no. There's too much money on the line. And I'm like, that is exactly the reason why people quit this business too early. Because even if it's $10,000 for a trifecta, it's not enough money on the line to keep them there. And also, they don't see money coming in every single day. They might see a trifecta like Paula 15 months from now, right? So you can't compare the two businesses. But if you actually think about what's actually important in a business, cash flow and break-even point, that's all that matters, okay? The break-even point in this business is usually far sooner than running a traditional business. And the cash flow positivity that you see is far sooner. So I saw cash flow positive money in 6 months and broke even in a year. And now we make more than a McDonald's franchise owner. So why do people quit this business so soon? Because there's not enough money on the line. And because they don't see money coming in every single day. So if they can get that out of the way and think like a long-term investor, they would never quit. Because they understand that if they built a traditional business, it takes like 3-4 years to break even. And they likely won't make as much as they will now if they stuck in it in this long enough. Yeah. Does that analogy help you guys? Like, 'cause a lot of people don't think about that, right? Oh.
Like I got my first 99 like 8 weeks in, and it was like I felt like it was like this. I felt like they were not like I didn't attract all the right people, and I feel like I don't know, it kind of slowed down, and I just really lost like a whole bunch of momentum really bad, and then it kind of got in like this down space, you know.
Yeah, I think that's another thing, because if you had I'm just using McDonald's as an example, it keeps you motivated because you have like money coming every single day, even if you haven't broken even yet. So it keeps you going. With this, you don't see money every single day, and you're alone in a way. So I think this business has so much more upside potential, but it requires a lot more personal development to overcome the fear, and just like the fear of being alone in your own little world, because you are, right? You're just an online marketer in your own little space, and you're working online virtually with other people, right? But I think me and Brendan took a lot of time to overcome that, and I think one thing that really helped us not quit was knowing people, like actually flying down to meet people and having complete clarity that this works. Once you have that kind of confidence, you'll never quit, right? Which brings up kind of like the main topic of today. Like, so we want to do an event, and
Oh, he fucking. We want to do an event, and that's it. See ya. Bye. Well, okay. Anyways, where the hell did he go? But we're planning on doing an event, like obviously with everyone on our team. Okay, bye.
I'm back. Sorry, my dad called me. He's like, come eat breakfast. Okay, so.
Literally,
anyways, guys.
The event sentence. Come on, man.
I know. So we wanted to do an event. I don't have too much time, so we'll just jumping straight into it, guys. So we wanted to do an event next year. So we're thinking like the cheapest place to do it so that we can get the most people out. We're thinking like a 1-week event where maybe like the first 3 days, it's just leadership. So 3 A's and above. That way, me and Brendan and some of our top leaders can spend like as much intimate time as we can with all the leaders that are killing it right now. So practically as everyone here, honestly, even if you're not 3A, but you're on this panel, like you're part of the leadership already. So we want you there a little bit earlier if possible, so I can spend as much time as I can with you guys. Yeah, because Brendan and I are doing so much right now that's working so well. We've gotten really good at running advertisement. We have we're number one in DGL right now.
No one can touch us.
We got copywriters now on our team. We have a Facebook girl. So short story about that. The agency I hired, they ended up firing us because we weren't spending enough money with them. But then we private messaged the account manager who's just so talented at Facebook ads. Like she's from Colombia. She's taken all these courses on Facebook ads. So I was like, hey, listen, like on the side, why don't you just help us? She's like, sure, $25 an hour. I'm like, holy fuck, that's a steal. So we hired her. However, I can't work with her because it's a breach of contract because of what I signed with the agency. So what I did was I just referred all my leaders. So they're all using her now.
Everyone can use her except us because we were working with the agency.
Yeah, she's very talented at targeting. We also are in the middle of like, what is it? Kirsten has a really good video editor that she's testing right now. And if all goes well, she hired him. She essentially duplicated me and Brennan's ad. Same with Talia, and it's switched out our videos, and it's converting already. Yeah. So I think in the last like 2 years, Brendan and I got pretty good at running ads. So anyways, we want to, and then what are we doing? We're doing the messenger hustle. So Brennan and Victor.
I can tell you that I made a PowerPoint for like train or die and everything. And then we killed it.
Yeah, because everyone was wondering how we got so many buyers so quickly. So Brennan and I got it down packed now, like how to message people. Yeah, it took that long. But there's so much we can share with you guys that we can't do in a 45-minute Zoom that requires us to be with you in person for like, you know, and you guys have learned so much in GAS. We want to learn from you guys as well. So if we set up an event next year, who's down to make this happen? We'll plan it. You guys just got to show up.
Where are you guys thinking?
Mexico. Yeah.
We're trying to think of somewhere like central for everyone. So obviously like North America is easier because most of our team's here.
Yeah. So most of our team, yeah, like Brandon said, most of our team's in North America. If we do it in Vancouver, it's going to be a little bit expensive, I think, with the rent and the flight. Mexico, we could we probably get a group rate.
I literally just went to like a bachelor party for like $1,100 for a week in Mexico. So
food, drinks included.
It's all inclusive. So
yeah.
But like obviously, if there's more of us, then we can get a better rate than even that. But we just kind of wanted to run it by everyone before I even started digging because it's like no sense digging if it's gonna be me and Brandon. We just have our trip together.
Yeah, so. I don't know how the other leaders do it when they have events, but I'm not trying to profit off of you guys at all. So like whatever it costs is whatever it costs. I just want to see you guys like so badly. You have no idea. So
we were talking the other day. We were like, we just missed our other team. What the fuck?
No. Well, you guys obviously know what's kind of happened in my business with someone, obviously.
Chelsea, say that again. We know what?
Well, just something like you obviously know. We talked about Tara, right? So that's been kind of just a damper, right? But now it's a blessing in disguise. So I was gonna say for you guys, like I know I already asked you this, but we're redoing a whole infrastructure for our team. And like whatever you guys. I mean, you guys are talking about how you guys are mastering, conversations like that. Like maybe we can, I don't know, like do some sort of video training series on that. Like that would be so freaking helpful, you guys, because a lot of people in my team and on her team who have been in this for a while and just are struggling in that area. That would help so much. I don't know, Erica, what you think on that, but definitely.
Yeah, so here's the deal. I want to go to Mexico for sure. And if it's for an entire week, I'd like to bring my family and I can come work, but my family could be there too. So I need to make money. So I need your ad writer. And we need to pump our team back up. Everybody's just like super down right now. We're trying really hard to get everybody excited again, but it's been a struggle. So
Okay.
like any way you guys can help us resource wise, like yeah, we're there. We just need to make a little more money.
Input
We
Brendan Hype Master. Let's go.
Let's go.
Put me in anything you want.
So Eric, a question for you. Because I don't we're more than happy to do a team training, but like there's so much we learned like in the last 6 months. That training can be like 4 or 5 hours long. So like we want like maybe we can separate a couple trainings and just let us know like what the main struggle is for people, or maybe what we could do is I could just do the training with a couple of your leaders. So maybe just you and Chelsea, for example, the 2 top ranked people that have the biggest teams, Tara Rayna, for example, right? And then you guys let me know all of the struggles, and then we'll just do separate training videos, and then you can launch that out as a replay as well, right? We could do it like that.
Honestly, if you guys just compile like a bunch of questions, like the biggest struggles or the biggest hurdles that you need to get over, like just send that to me, and I'll just literally like film a video or share screen or do whatever you guys want me to do. Like I can just I could do that like in a day. Like that's not hard.
Yeah.
So, but we just need to know what you guys need, right?
So this was our vision for our new training group, was to create a 6-week program for new beginners starting. For 6 weeks, accelerating their business, kind of like similar how DGL is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to charge for it, obviously. It's going to be
right.
And then we want to do like a 90-day boot camp or a challenge, and really just get people faster results, and just have oh my God, sorry guys, I couldn't even talk right now.
Okay, so 90-day sprint, right? So tasks every day, and we would obviously be hopping in there and like doing go lives and things like that. Mm-hmm. I would say ad copy is a big struggle for people. The ads that are coming out they all sound the same. It's the same story. It's the same structure. And it doesn't even feel personal. I don't even feel like people are writing their own stories anymore. They're just like, oh, I don't like my job. I don't like being away from my kids. And like, there's a lot of lack of creativity maybe.
Okay.
So copy work would be really helpful. How to talk to people. So once we get those running ads, we want to be able to streamline that process. And then anything you guys have as far as like coaching calls, how to close people, how to get people into trifectas, because a lot of calls I'm getting on, I'm struggling too.
That's a lot of stuff. Like, so like we can do training for the entire process from A to Z, but it seems like we got to start with A first, which is like content creation, being a good content creator. And then like step B would be then the ads. Like we have to focus on A, B, C first before we even get to the other stuff. So it seems like where people are stuck is creating good content and then ads, right?
Yeah.
Would you say? Okay, we'll start with that first then. Because there's like, just to do training from A to Z would probably be like 20 hours of footage or something like that. Honestly. But so just so you know, other things that we're working on, because me and Brendan are getting 70 to 80 comments a day right now. Like in 1 month, that's over 2,000 comments plus follow-up. We're making money right now, but it takes up so much time. So what we're doing is we're implementing ManyChat. We're learning how to implement Aweber to automate that. And then also we're like hiring people within our team. So everything we're doing right now is pretty down pat and systemized now. So like us meeting together or even doing these trainings for your team, we wanted to like share everything. And especially by next year when we learn, when we have our event, me and Brendan will learn so much more. I feel like me and Brendan are really well versed in so many different things now, because we've been doing this for so long now. We got like personal development down, mindset. I've been studying real estate and investing like crazy. I've read so many books now in the last 3 weeks. I can't like an insane amount. And then not only that, but in terms of online marketing, because I've been hanging around like Sean so much and he's trained by Russell Brunson, our content has improved as well. Like our content strategy. Yeah, I think this is going to be really cool. So yeah, why don't we set up another time to talk about ads? We don't have to have everyone on there, but maybe just like a few leaders, just to keep it really simple. And then we'll we'll do the training for you guys, and then you can blast it out to your team. Something like that.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Brilliant.
Okay. So, if you guys are down, we'll organize. Brendan and me, Brendan and Talia were kind of like the ones that were planning to organize all this. Talia is actually quite she's kind of like an event planner. She's planning an event in Bali right now, like a retreat. She's got like yoga and like self-healing and health classes all set up. And then it segues into people paying for DGL eventually. If they're interested in online business, it's pretty funny. But okay, so we're thinking, Brent, you're saying March or April? Because if we do May, that's like super high season, right?
Yeah. And also, when's spring break? I don't know, like when it's...
Yeah, we don't want to do it during spring break because there'll be too many drunkies.
Well, and also it's going to be like triple the price. End of March? Oh, shit.
That's March, yeah.
Okay.
We could do like
April?
Yeah.
April. Is that considered high season?
No.
No, because at least it's not
No,
summer.
Season.
Okay, I'm down for April.
Is
But
it
that's
hotter?
like, but that's 7 months from now. Like, do you guys want to meet sooner, or do you think April's good? We can even do February.
How long are you in Vietnam right now?
Yep, I'm just staying here to skip winter, and then I'll come back whenever.
When are you gonna be back?
Bitch.
Well, I was gonna go back when it's not cold in Canada anymore.
So fucking
So
March.
like March or April? Like
Yeah.
we're not going to Vietnam, Brandon.
No. That's why we want to do it in Mexico. So
Yeah, but if we're
if
going to do it sooner, you got to come to Canada. Like
No,
come to
he-
Canada for a weekend.
100%.
If we
I'll
do
come.
it,
For a weekend. Come in,
100%. Yeah, no, if we're doing it there, I'm coming back.
No, but I mean, even if like we want to do it before, like come to Vancouver and we could do like a long weekend before Mexico.
Before Mexico, like just with the leaders.
yeah, we
Just
could eat.
do
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
weekend
We could-
mastermind.
We could do a leaders thing first, and then the Mexico thing is just like a 3-4 day thing for the whole group.
So you mean have two separate events, one just for leadership.
Yo,
So-
that's actually a good idea because like we could even like plan out and everyone does separate segments for the group for when everyone comes together.
Right. Rather than having a 7 days straight, we could do like a 5-day thing at Mexico, but we meet up like for maybe 4 days or something like that.
And then everyone has their segment. Everyone can learn how to fucking
I
look
missed
from
you
Jacobo,
guys.
and everyone can learn how to do fucking yoga from Erica. And like,
I like this idea. Okay, so like let's say we meet like in January or February. We'll plan everything out, and then that way we'll have a couple months before our main event for the rest of the team.
Yeah, we do like
Awesome.
a long weekend.
oh shit, let's go.
Erica's like, yeah, let's have just like 5 times where we all meet up.
Who's down for that? Who likes this idea? Hands
Yeah,
up.
we're making a trap
Vancouver,
house.
so
Let's
I could
go.
literally drive. I mean, I could drive up there. So I like
Okay.
it a lot.
Is everyone liking this idea? Like 2 separate events, one just for leadership, so we can spend like as much time with you as possible. Just anyone who's crushing it essentially right now, who's bringing in buyers consistently. It doesn't have to be 3 A's and above. I don't think like separating people by rank is the right way to do it. You know a leader when you see a leader, essentially, right? Yeah.
Straight.
So, okay, where should we do it? Vancouver.
What's central to everyone? Who's the furthest away from us?
That's actually makes it so easy because then we can easily rent rent a big house and we could all be together. Versus in
Like
Mexico,
Airbnb.
you know. Yeah. Should we do it in Vancouver?
Yo, what happened? Remember you said that someone did a mansion thing and there was too many, like, you know?
That's different because that was 40 people. This is just the leaders. So Nate did an event and he rented a mansion. He said it was a hell shoot just for organizing because people weren't paying for the hotel, but they weren't all leaders. And the thing is, everyone's different. So people were bringing in booze, they're bringing in chicks.
No, this is like us. That's
Yeah,
like-
it's just the leaders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of us are parents.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can deal with everyone here.
Brandon, it's just gonna be me, you, and Vic, 3 dudes, and like fucking like
All the
10
girls.
babes, man.
So, yo, straight. Think about our content for that week. We'll be like, "What's up, y'all? All I'm surrounded by is females."
But yeah, how did these three Asian dudes know so many beautiful women?
Yo, that could be an ad.
That's so funny.
Every day looked like this. Boom.
Everyone's in bikinis. No, just kidding.
Oh, that was exciting, you guys.
That'd be so funny.
February in bikinis in
Brandon is the
Vancouver.
only single one, so no.
Jacobo's like behind there flexing. They're like, oh shit. Okay, so Vancouver then. Well, Chelsea's close. Erica's close. Tara's the only one a little bit further. Paula, where are you?
I'm very far. I'm in North Carolina. I'm like way on the opposite side of everybody.
Okay, Ashley.
Utah.
Okay, what if on a 4-day thing? What if a 4-day thing between me and the 682s on my team, we cover the cost of the place? You guys just have to come. Would that help?
No, that's no.
Okay. We'll rent the place, like a 6-7 bedroom place. You guys just show up. We just want you there.
Straight up, I'm down.
I'm rooming with Ashley.
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay. So,
I do my best. I just with the kids and my sister getting married in January, and I already have to go to New York for that. I'll try. As far as like the second thing that we meet for, I'm all in.
Okay.
I just can't guarantee that I can meet the first time.
Okay. Maybe start checking out flights, like how much it is to Vancouver. Like maybe if it's like $600-$700, like that to me would be very reasonable. Mm-hmm. And then
I just bought a hot tub today. I can now use my points.
There you go. Yeah, we'll cover the cost, and then you guys just need, like, just to save money, you know? Because we know not everyone here is, like, cranking just yet. They're about to, though. Like, we could just cook. Like, if we rent a big place, we'll have a kitchen. We can cook at home and just work at home, right? Mm-hmm. And then we'll do, like, a one-day thing where we just go out and film content kind of thing, right? I don't know. Like, when I go to events, for me, it's not a vacation for me. Like, it's to, like, see people and actually work with them. But also to have fun as well. Right? But too many times when I go to an event, it feels too much like a vacation and we actually don't get shit done. So when you guys come, like, I want to sit down and like just actually crank it. Right? And then when we will have like a couple, like a day off where we just go out and have a ton of fun and film content as well. That kind of thing. Yeah. You guys like that idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. Just too many times when I go to events, everyone's just getting hammered and you know what I mean?
That's so not hacking, you guys.
No, it's not. It's not biohacking at all. All right. Bren, well, we know Vancouver well. We could probably rent like a 6-7 bedroom place in like North Van.
North Van, dude? Why are you picking so expensive place?
Or like a 6-bedroom place in East Vancouver or something like that.
We could go to Langley. Or
Langley in the boonies.
It'd be like cheap. It's not the boonies. It's like 30 minutes from here. Okay, anyways, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
What are we thinking for dates?
January, February.
Oh, great.
Right after the new year when everyone's broke. So
wow.
after spending money.
Can you not manifest that? Holy
I'm kidding.
Bro. Wow.
When everyone,
when
I'm just kidding.
Has an abundance of love still from Christmas. God.
After the new year when everyone has new fire to get to build his business. There you go.
All right.
Okay, so we could do January.
I'll start looking then. Okay.
Yeah. Who would be okay with, like, let's say late January? Is there a long weekend in January? Maybe we'll double check.
I don't know holidays anymore because I don't work.
Who still has? Well, like, what if we did? Would it be difficult for you guys to get 4 days off at your job, if needed? Like, let's say if you were to get like a Thursday, Friday off, so you can have the weekend off as well, so you'll have 4 days.
Well, that means it's 2 days off.
Yeah, 2 days off. Would that be doable for people? I don't even know.
Work.
Oh, you don't work? Okay. Tara doesn't work. That's awesome. Chelsea doesn't work. Paula and Ashley, how difficult would it be? Would it be easy to get like an extra 2 days off so you can have a 4-day weekend?
It shouldn't be too hard. Notice.
Okay. So why don't we do that?
For January?
Maybe late January, like a 4 or 5 day thing.
The only thing that I'm concerned about with January is my sister's getting married in the beginning of January, so I'm already asking for time off. I almost feel like I shouldn't.
What about February? There's a long weekend. I know it's family day, but for us,
We are all family.
right? I don't know. First weekend or second weekend in February, I think it is.
Okay.
I'm good first, so
Okay.
January is hard for a lot of people just because of Christmas and shit.
Yeah. Kind of like the Christmas hangover. Okay, I get it. February's good, I think. Yeah, Brent, maybe we'll look in February, and then we'll do our event like in April. That gives us a couple months to get together and plan out everything as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Can we
honestly,
shoot
like,
for early April?
for the main event?
No, for I mean February. Sorry, early February.
Oh, early? Yeah.
Like
Okay.
the middle of the month is like birthdays and anniversaries and all kinds of stuff for me. So
Okay. Are you guys okay with beginning of February if we kind of look at something for that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Brendan, if you can check out, that'll be dope. Like, I think Vancouver would be best, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. Because we know our city the best. That way we can keep the costs low as well for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we can cover the cost of accommodations. Yeah, that should probably save you guys each like $300 a pop, maybe 300-400. Yeah, that's dope.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
see if you could put the flights on points or something. And then what else is I gonna say? Well, the thing is, if we do early February, if we start planning then, does that give us enough time, like 2 months, to like promote this and actually have people plan out their schedule to fly up by April? I almost think like we should set both up early because we have 7 months to do that now. So yeah, guys, don't worry. Me and Brendan will talk about that privately. Like we'll meet up, but we would have already planned out like a Mexico thing for sometime in April.
Okay.
Yeah, because Nate was telling me he had to plan it like 5-6 months in advance to make sure that people.
You guys, I said I would never go to Mexico.
Who said that?
Me, Tara.
Never say never.
Oh, how come?
I don't know. I get so worried about there. So much shit. I just seen on Dr. Oz the other day, and I just thought I'm all paranoid.
You watch too much TV. Cut that shit out.
I don't know about you, but I'm staying in the resort.
These women, that's the problem.
What's that?
I just
So
stayed in
did
the
these
resort there.
women. That was the problem. They took them right from their husbands.
Oh, that's funny. Well, don't worry.
I'll go.
They're not
I'll
going to
go.
take you.
Me and Brendan and Victor are there to protect all you guys. Don't worry. And yeah, we're gonna be in the resort. We're not going out to like ride donkeys or anything. Get robbed. All right, cool. I like it. I gotta head to breakfast, guys, pretty soon. But I just wanted to get everyone's okay with this. So a leadership meeting would be dope. I know Kirsten and Talia couldn't hop on today, but we'll try to get them down as well. That'll be dope. Some of the other leaders.
I'm gonna just say, Brandon, I know Ashley Kay, like she's a part of everything, but like, she's an Aussie, right? So
Yep.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll definitely tell her. I'll send this recording to her after too. So.
Okay. See if she could. Yeah. Well, she'll see that we're willing to, cover accommodations and everything. Is there any other leaders that's missing? There's actually Kay, Kirsten, Talia. That's pretty much it.
There's a couple that were on Tara's team that they're not 3A, but like Lauren, she's definitely got leadership in her. Kristen, I know Kristen on Tara's team too, but still want to make them a part of it, right?
Okay, so how about just send this recording to them and then just say like, would you be cool with this? Just watch this recording, and then so me and Brendan can get an idea of a head count. Like, we don't know, should we rent like a 6-bedroom place or like a freaking mansion? So we got to know. Yeah, that'll be dope. Okay, cool. I haven't extended the invite to Ashley Crooks only because she's kind of like doing her own thing, but she does have so many leaders that can provide value as well. Like, she has Erin Markowski. Like, that girl knows what she's doing. She's one of the best content marketers I've ever seen. Would you guys, I just haven't talked to her yet, but I can. Would you guys like it to have Ashley Crooks there, for example, and Erin Markowski? They're kind of like just completely doing their own thing, right?
Erin and Cheyenne.
Love
that would be
them.
awesome.
Okay. So I'll ask
probably
Ash.
get Aaron and Cheyenne before Crooks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crooks is just so busy, but she's kind of like very secretive as well.
Yeah, she doesn't
Just
like.
her- Yeah, it's kind of like her personality, but like,
shared even with us. So I don't
yeah.
know if you share it with other people.
I don't know Alex DeWeiler that well, but Aaron Markowski and Cheyenne will 100% be like so down skis.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
And I think Aaron would be good. Like she's number 3 in DGL right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, she's tied for number 1 and number 2 between me and Brendan right now for the last 30 days.
We're always battling Aaron for top, and then next is Crooks. So Aaron's actually beating Crooks right now.
Yep.
So,
And same with us. And Cheyenne just hit 4A, right? So
yeah.
Okay. Fuck, I'm so excited. Okay, so Chelsea, I'll message you. Since you're kind of like the head, like the head. Well, you're everyone's upline here essentially. I'll message you. Let's set up a time to talk again once I'm back in the main city with better internet. And then why don't you right now till then, because I'm here for another 4 or 5 days, just write down a bunch of main roadblocks that people are having. So then me and Brendan and you can plan out like an entire training series that we could film for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, cool. Anything else?
Break.
Yeah, I think we're good. All right, I'll send out the recording later, guys. So nice to catch up with you again.
Hey
Good to see
guys.
you guys.
Bye.
I'm grateful for all y'all. Love y'all. Peace
We
out.
love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.